previewing and
Live.
we're live. Okay, so it syncs on my end, setting it up. I will see you in 2 seconds. I'm seeing a white screen and it's a minute to 12, but I will see you in a second. I know I will. Okay. All right. We are there. All right. We are live.
Hi, Deb. How are you?
I am really good. How are you doing?
Okay, happy Friday. It's Friday again, and
I know.
really warm, and it's been great. How's everybody doing today? I'm so glad that you decided to join us today. We're going to be talking about one of my favorite subjects, is something I almost experience every day, and that is stress. So, Deb, do you have anything to say about anything today before we start?
Absolutely. Well, I want to just say, first of all, I'm so excited that this is the second week that we actually got back on here because we had those technical difficulties the first time around. Right. And I want to also say that I'm excited that we're growing and that we have, well over 250 people that have joined our Facebook group page. And Lori, you've been doing some great work with that. Your social media skills are fabulous. I'm learning from you. And I feel like we are here again, friends helping friends. This is a journey that we have decided that we wanted to do with this whole time that we've had on our hands. We've come together and realized that we can make an impact on people, and we by far are no experts at all. We're just real people here, just having a lot of fun being able to connect and share some of the stuff that we're going through, because we know you guys are all going through the same thing, and if we all know we're in this together, it just makes things better. So Lori, I'm turning it right back over to you because I know you got lots to share.
Well, I'm going to talk about the things that you recognize when you're dealing with stress, stuff that are kind of indicators. And believe me, I know it, because of my issues with my disability, but everybody, because of everything that's going on with the COVID and everything with the kids going back to school, or they're not going back to school and they're doing e-learning. But here are some symptoms that are thinking symptoms, okay? And it's constant worrying, forgetfulness, difficult making decisions, inability to concentrate, loss of sense of humor, and loss of just being around people, just not wanting to be around people. And you know what, when I was reading this and I was writing this down, I thought, oh, there's a checkbox after each one of those for me, And then emotional signals, and I'm sure we all know, we all deal with some kind of anxiety, anger, feeling powerless, frequent mood swings, irritability, frustration, don't we all know that lately, nervousness, and sadness. I think with everything that's going on, even with all these riots and stuff and all this political stuff going on, there's just so much going on. It's just so overwhelming for all of us. And then the physical symptoms, because with stress, you get physical symptoms. And, heart's racing, headaches, exhaustion, upset stomach, and even mental tensions. And, I know with me, when I'm really stressed, I just want to go to sleep and not deal with anything. So I've experienced all this, Debbie. So I really know what it's all about. And do you have any suggestions on how to deal with some of this stress? I know you're good about doing that stuff.
Well, and I'll say I think I have been good at times, but I'll also say I know I've been very bad too. I fall right into that category. We all go through different points in times, but I think one of the biggest things is learning to be solution orientated on how to handle it, and like what you can do for your own person. What works for me is not going to necessarily work for you, but if you find that, and if you first of all, you define what the stress factor is. And you just went through like all this list, and I can guarantee you that there's people right now that are like probably mentally able to write down and say, yeah, I know that there. And I think a lot of times if you can journal it or you can write it down and like look at it, and then don't stress over looking at it, go look at it and say, okay, I defined what's happening. Okay, I defined what the problem is. I need to figure out how I can adjust myself or adjust something to try to make it better. It doesn't mean it's always going to go away. You can't necessarily completely fix it. Okay, but at the same time, what can you do to make yourself manage it better? And so for me, one of the biggest things that I just started doing, you guys, and this is crazy, but I started riding my bike again. And I'm telling you right now, I feel like a free bird. I get on that bike and I just cruise, man. And I just go, I got my helmet on and I'm like doing my hand signals and I'm out there. But what it did for me is it gave me a different outlet. Okay. So, and then another outlet for me is an easy one, is that I work in my yard. Now I don't like work hard. I got my flowers, I manicure them, I take all the little dry things off, and I try to take time to smell the roses, Lori, being a florist, to take time to smell the roses. Because you know what, guys, life is going by so fast sometimes. I mean, I looked at my grandson, he's in first grade. He was just a baby not so long ago. Things are clicking away. And what we got to do is try to adjust, like I said, adjust what we can do to try to manage it. Mentally, mind over matter, but exercise. Now, not everybody can do, okay, not everybody has a health club situation, which I don't right now, I'm not utilizing, but there's things you could do at home. There's things on TV, there's videos, there's yoga, there's meditation, there's ways that you can have an outlet. Or you know what else? One thing is that I've learned reading is so good. Put positive back into your mind. Like, try to find a book. Now, does it mean don't go for a violent book? Okay. Don't go for something that's really not good. Try to find something that will actually like lift you up and make you better. And I started reading this book, and I'm going to say I am guilty. I started reading this book that's called Be Calm. And it's Stop Anxiety, and it's proven techniques that my daughter Vanessa actually gave me. Now I started reading it, and I want to like confess, you guys, look where my marker is. That's the beginning. Okay. So right here, you see more of me. Like I need to really get going here. I haven't read much of it, but if I continue to do certain things like that, it does help me, and then, like I said, define, adjust, repeat, because you're not going to avoid the stress. It's not going to go away. I mean, every single person, you can look at people and say, oh, they don't have any stress. They do. They have something going on. They're just not letting you know. Okay. Right. And so, and I want to say this too, and is that everyone that's watching this, or who watches it when it's recorded and watches it another day, feel free in the comment box to put things in there that helps you. Maybe you found singing in the choir is what does it for you. Okay. Maybe it is meditating, first thing in the morning and you wake up, whatever you do, because somebody else might look at that and go, oh, you know what? I forgot I should do that. I mean, so this is what this is all about, friends helping friends and stuff. So I hope that helps some. Lori, I'm going to turn it back to you.
Oh, Debbie, your suggestions were so great. I've been very fortunate to be able to go back to LA Fitness and go back in the pool. And oh my gosh, the first day I was there, I was just like in heaven, because in the water, I feel like I'm a ballerina. And I didn't want to get out. I go, I wonder how long I could stay here, but it is what it is. They only allow 2 people to swim at a time because of social distancing. But I was in there for a good hour, and I tell you, the rest of the day, I had a big smile on my face. That stress went away. But I want to thank everybody for being on and watching us today. And you know what? We have so many ideas. Debbie and I have so many ideas that we want to do. And if you have any suggestions, please feel free to send us a message. We have so many friends and family that are doing so many unique things that we would like to talk to you guys about it and do a little interview with us. So please send us a message. We would love this. Again, this is Friends Helping Friends. And, we want to do this journey together. And, we want to become better people and just be able to deal with everything that's going on. And Debbie, would you have any idea what we're going to do next week?
Well, it's kind of funny. We've been having these conversations together, and we were kind of reviewing, and we were saying what's cool is that, in the beginning we did the Organized Optimist. Yeah. We actually interviewed Kim Cosentino. Yeah. So she actually did a fabulous job, and you can look her up on our Facebook group where you can find that earlier on. And and last week, of course, we worked on multitasking, and now we went to stress. So then we were saying, maybe it would be a really good idea to look at the body and look at the person and look at ourselves and see what we could do to help ourselves. Like, think about a car. Think about, like, if you don't put gas in your car and you don't wash the windows and they're all cloudy and you don't take care of it, it's definitely not going to get you where you want to go. So we have to kind of clean our heads, and we're talking about this today, but we also like to have to think about what we're doing internally. Like, what are we eating? What are we doing? What are we, what's helping us, and what are people's tactics and stuff like that. So maybe some healthy diet, lifestyle, health awareness would be kind of a cool subject that we can, definitely share.
Yeah, no, that sounds good. And again, we're asking everybody to invite friends to join our page, our group. And the more people, the better. Like Debbie and I had said, our goal was to have 1,000. We're at like 250 something, and we're so excited about it. And again, if you have any suggestions, please tell us. We would love to talk to you or talk about what you want to talk about. Again, this is such a great time. And Friday afternoon, 12 o'clock, remember what we used to do and when we were in our early 20s and it was Friday, thinking about what we're going to do Friday. So with that, we want to say goodbye. And Deb, you have anything else to say?
Just a real quick thing. I believe we're going to be working on, keep looking and we will announce it, but I believe Wednesday will be our next Zoom live interview, so that we will have a guest person on there. It may be you, and meaning someone out there. We'll be on there, but you know what? We have a list of a few people we've spoke to, and we're gonna pick one that kind of fits in. Our goal is to fit in interviews that kind of coordinate with what the pattern is that we're talking about. And also, I want to let you know that we will be having all these videos saved in the group there on that Facebook group, so that you could go back, and if you missed one of them and you can't find it, you can find it. Okay, so Laura, I'll turn it back over to you to close.
Yeah, okay. Well, I want to wish everybody a wonderful day and a great weekend, and enjoy the sun while we have it, and just try to stay positive, and let's not think about stress and do something positive. Have a great day. Enjoy talking to all you. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Take it easy. Bye-bye.